Over the past few years, there has been an increase in the popularity of esports. This has resulted in many positive outcomes, including forming a sense of community for people who participate in esports and giving them a space to go and do something that they enjoy with other people that enjoy it. That being said, esports has risen from gaming culture, which has issues of toxicity and inclusion in itself. Therefore, toxicity in esports has become a huge problem, but there are things that can be done to prevent it. What is toxicity in esports? Toxicity is something that has been hard to define in the esports community. When someone tries to confront toxicity, they are often when someone tries to confront when someone attempts to confront toxicity, they often face backlash about it being just in good fun or just being a joke. However, toxicity is not a joke. It is an active form of bullying, acting disrespectful, or cheating in game. It can also be any serious negative behavior. Some examples of what toxicity commonly looks like in esports is racism, homophobia, misogyny, harassment, and cheating. 80% of Americans report having experienced toxicity while gaming, and this chart from the Anti-Defamation League shows severity and types of harassment often experienced in esports. Toxicity is often directed at players who do not meet the stereotypical expectations of the game audience. This is typically straight, white, cisgendered, male, and able-bodied individuals. Toxicity often drives out people who do not meet that demographic and restricts who has access to game spaces and communities. This is strongly related to the lack of diversity in esports, and this chart shows the percentage of women and the most common types of the harassment they have experienced while gaming. Why is toxicity in esports a problem? Roughly 25% of people avoid playing certain games because of the known toxicity that is involved in that game, and 11% of players reported feeling suicidal or depressive thoughts as a result of harassment experienced in esports. The toxicity experienced in the game or in esports can be damaging to the person's life outside of the game and can cause problems with their social, mental, and physical health. 16% of people report. How can toxicity in esports be prevented? One thing that players can do on a smaller scale and an individual basis is by reporting players in games for toxicity, utilizing mute and chat filter options that are common in most games, and games have also increased the prevalence of non-voice communication, which uses character actions instead of verbal communication, and this helps reduce harassment in games, specifically games where you are playing with strangers.